Hey guys, Original Fresh here, and today I've got a very special type of video for you guys. It is going to be a new series called Fresh Chess, where I play quick chess games and tell you why I'm making the moves that I'm making. So let's get right into it. We're going to be playing a 3-minute game. One of my favorite openings is d4 because really, against players that don't understand the opening, it is rather strong. Looks like they're going to fianchetto the bishop. Kind of a weird opening. You don't really see it that often for this opening. They can't take there, but that's not really that great an idea. We get this 3-pawn opening, which is extremely strong. It's an extremely strong structure, and they're just deciding to fianchetto the bishops. I really don't like that, they're just doing the double fianchetto. They don't really give any reasoning for doing so. It's not really that strong, and so now we can just push our pawns. We can create an extremely close position on both sides by doing something like this. This bishop is now rendered almost useless on this file, and if we push this up, this pawn structure is just completely locked, and we have a good portion of the center. So I really like what we're doing here. We can do this threatening the queen. They can push this pawn up, and we can just take. It might open up the structure a little bit. That would be compromising their fianchetto structure by taking here. Now they have to retake with the knight, and we can just castle. We have this pretty good looking setup over here. We can just leave that alone for the most part, maybe worry about the a file later. I think we can eventually move this knight over and do something with it, from like here to here. They move this rook behind. I wouldn't worry about it that much. I think we'll probably move this knight here next. They can push up the pawn, but I'm not sure if the knight has somewhere better to go. So this might actually be a stronger move. Looks like they're trying to threaten something, or were anyway. But now, I'm not sure it's there anymore. If we move this back here, we're just attacking this knight outright, and this queen knight attack is just kind of blocked. So I don't know what they're thinking, but they're going to need to protect it with something like that. Now we can just put question to the knight if there is such a thing. Move it back, and this pawn is actually free for our taking. Did not even realize that, but that'll probably be my next move, assuming there isn't something I'm missing, and it would be that, if anything. So we'll attack this knight. Hopefully they don't take the pawn, but leaving the queen there would still allow us to take this pawn. So they instead decide to take the knight, which is kind of what we wanted, really. They knock the queen off of that square, but now we're attacking two different pawns at once. We're attacking this pawn, and we're attacking this pawn. So black is really starting to crumble, even though the position is theoretically equal, or at least in points. So now we're forking these two, and they are really getting into some trouble. Now down a point, realizing that there are a lot of moves that just aren't that great for them. If we move the queen here, they actually may be in some reasonable trouble. This bishop could do some serious damage. I don't see exactly how. They might have a move like so, but as you can see, really, we can do a move. I don't want to do something that we're not prepared for. So I think we'll just protect this square for now. They'll probably put a rook in front of the queen, I suppose, and then I'll just have to move it out of the way. A bishop move like this is really strong, though, if they move this rook, because it throws a check and then allows the queen to move here in the future, which also lets the queen move up. So they play that move. Not what I was expecting, I have to say. We can check with the knight if we throw it here, but that's not really that great a move. So maybe we'll just try and get this rook into play like so. Move it up here, maybe there, I don't know. Really, I'm not quite sure. So it's 55 seconds to about 40 seconds right now. But they do realize that they are in trouble. We're ahead by 2 points, but their king is in some serious danger. Maybe if we move this pawn up, we would leave this protected. I like this because this is more threatening, really. We can't just take the rook outright, which is not a bad move in itself. Depending on where the king moves here, I don't know if we have any mate threats, so I think we'll just take it. That seems like the stronger option at this point. They're running out of time. Their position is starting to crumble. I really did not like that fianchetto structure from the beginning. So we'll make this. The king's probably going to move here. Instead, we see that. That does make some sense. We'll do this because it's protected by the knight, so it's okay. We'll take this. The rook has to move. We do see it move. So I think our next option is just to take that bishop, I guess. Their move choice seemed rather poor in that instance. We're probably just going to check them until the end of the game. Looks like we're going to win this one, guys. So this has been Fresh Chess Episode 1. I hope you enjoyed because it has been fun. I really do like chess. Let me know if you want to see more of this in the future. But this is just an experimental sort of thing. So now that we've won the game and gained 14 points, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.